Thank you so much for pushing that button, Darth. 5 years. 5 actual years. Wow. Ooh. Last time. Oh God. Last time we made a speech about the true history of the Warriors of Darkness to the people of Crystarium. It has been Darth. How many games have I streamed since then? Like, I know it didn't become more regular until maybe a year in, but still. Anyway. When suddenly Ardbert appeared, which is impossible as Ardbert is in me. So we quickly introduced that's an Asian. And that turned out to be correct, that was Elidibus. Which, during our time, we... That's fair. That's being a fair few. I actually think that the NGS series is in there twice. We went back to the depths and found more 8 Lost technology, and we saw the group that would summon Hydaelyn. Actually discussing it before even going into it. And a brief bit of word from the one who would actually become Hydaelyn. Y'shtola decided that she wanted to stay and study that more because holy shit, that was a lot of records. Oh yeah, it's hard to keep straight for everything that happened in that 9-hour mega stream. I have to apologize. During which times the Crystal X-Orc was able to devise a means of perfecting the device to carry people's souls between the rifts. I upset LSA to find out it did require his blood. So much. We started making our preparations for heading out, but also to try and thwart whatever Elidibus was doing. We seem to be just getting more and more people to become Warriors of Light, which seemed weird to us, but people started leaving the Crystarium to become heroes. It smells all over the place. We had a chat with Goit, who was a bit livid that we didn't punch him in the face already for daring to take Lamet's Ardbert's body. Well, some mushrooms. So we began to get more worried about Y'shtola, who had not left, nor anyone heard from, so we went to go and check on her, to find her unconscious. Oh, right, yeah, we also found out that they've been there too long, and they were starting to break apart, effectively. That both Thancred and Orianji had fainting spells. Alice also had a bit of a moment. Ustola was out cold, but as I just said, when we found her. Checking on the source, we found out that their souls were literally starting to fragment. Cryo was doing all she could to keep them together. Then we're back to unconscious Ustola. Elizabeth then turned up and said, hey. I'm just going to take her now, and I will give her back if you are able to beat me. Then we had a really nice segment of basically going through the entire game to this point. We fought him. He almost won, but I was victorious. The game, Ustola was back. She's ready to go, but she just had a couple of things right before we left, so she went to deal with that. Then we saw some crystals, and went, oh hey, pizza candy! Oh hey, pizza candy! Each one just contained a small fragment of someone's last thoughts during the final days. Then we found a different crystal. Then Hildeus turned up and was like, oh hey! Hello, my old new friend. And then we chatted. Then we found out it was a super special crystal from a member of the Convection, who might be us. Which was a thing to learn. We left. Went to the surface, went to Yolmor, saw a big meteor shower, a bunch of people turned into heroes of light, and then people started coming across the rift to be used because of the tower, and we went, oh shit, things ain't good. How do you keep slow? How do you still walking in? I don't know. Silence. No girls. So it's a Kazon prison. Gotcha. So we fought our way. So we had to fight our way all the way back to the Crystal Tower. During which time, we found the Exarch and his proper friend were driven out by Elidibus. The Exarch, through all this, is becoming more and more crystallized. He was pushing himself beyond what he physically could take from the tower. We found him near dead outside. Held him back into the tower. Started climbing up all the stairs. He got too crystallized and had to stay behind, and so he fended off some people while we got to the top, and then we fought Elidibus. The action popped fairly quickly. The fight was going well, and then he went, you know what, fuck it. Then he banished us into the rift, where we would surely have died. Unfortunately for Elidibus, we still had a friend. And Emmett Silk came back as a shade, clicked us back into the fight, and then walked off with a swagger. And we fought Elidibus more, and we defeated him. While he was lying defeated, the Exarch turned up and went, oh, you're so screwed. Then he used the Crystal Tower as a giant piece of orsite, then sucked him in. Unfortunately, following that, the Exarch himself became too... He had nothing left. But he did ask if we would be willing to take him on our next adventure. We used one of the devices he made to transport people across the rift, and left him as a statue. Everyone then made their goodbyes across the realm. It was a little sad with some places, especially with Dulia, with the Chais and Runar. If anyone was... Urianji had the easiest goodbyes to make. With just the pixies. But we still got a little teary-eyed with giving Seto Ardbert's crystal and letting him know that Ardbert still lives on in us. Then we took everyone back across the rift, put their souls back in, and then we had the tricky moment of will Graha accept the Crystal X or soul? And it turns out yes, and they merged together properly. And that's where we left off, with the adventure continuing. I am sorry for how bad that recap was, but that was 9 hours. Today, we have one more goodbye to make. After learning what became of Ophelia in the first. With the immigrant population. Yes, exactly, Howard. Ophelia in the first. Flamine often found herself reminiscing of their time spent together. And it was during one such moment of remembrance that a missive arrived from Ulda. How are you both today? Haven't actually gone past that yet. Oh, Relina. Forgive me, I did not see you there. Ever since you spoke to me, your last moments of Ophelia, I find myself often thinking of the moments I shared with her. I was doing one such moment of remembrance that missive arrived from my acquaintance in Noda. Even now, I can scarcely believe the layer contents written as if in answer to my heart's lamentations. Such fortuitous timing is nothing short of a miracle. No less than your arrival here this day, I should think. I am about to depart for the Sultanate to meet with my acquaintance, you see, and I cannot think of a better companion for this journey than you. Will you not indulge me with your company? I will not begrudge your absence, but if you're so inclined, it would mean more to me than you know. You are too kind, my friend. We are to meet on the steps of Thal, in front of Echelons of Aesthetics. Pray go ahead. I'll be along shortly. Hey, good that you are well, Darth. Also, Happy New Year, Darth! And I hope you had a good Christmas. I think we already discussed Christmas, so just in general, Happy New Year. I was in no place to stream last Monday. None. I was still exhausted. I hope I've not kept you waiting over long. Flamine, thanks for coming on such a notice. Relina, what a coincidence! What brings you here? Ah, you're acquainted. I need to worry about introductions. Relina was with Ophelia in her final moments, you see. I thought only right that she be present. So is it true, my friends? Did you find it? Start with the beginning. The concern was contrary to working waterways for Ulda. Naturally, this was they included reconstructed of the Soldo aqueducts. The policeman Philly and the others fled after the ill-fated banquet. Aye, and while we were clearing out the tunnel, a glimpse amidst the debris caught our attention. Cat's eye! At first we wondered how it got to be there of all places. But then we remembered the stoneman Philly gave you all those years ago. There's no mistake about it. This is the self-same stone. The very stone which she ever unearthed in those halcyon days when she was still Alcilla. She was beaming with pride when she presented it to me. It was a gift I would treasure for years to come. Until the day came when she needed it more than I. She seemed so lost that day in the waking sands. I knew the cat's eye would remind her of how far she had already come, and still with her a little more courage to take the next step. To think she wore all this time. When we searched the waterway shortly after the collapse, we didn't find a trace of the Scions. No belongings or anything. Of course they would appear after all this time. With the stone in hand, Amphilia pressed onward in her quest for true peace. Never once did she look back. And though she is gone, her legacy lives on. In you, Relina, and the Scions, and in the child Green. Safe in the knowledge that others continue to walk their path. She had sent the stone back to me. This I choose to believe. She has earned her rest. I shall bury the stone, that she may have peace in the hereafter. Where are you thinking? Next to where her father rests. Indeed. There's no better place than with your loved ones. Well, you're doubtless keen to see to that, so we won't keep you any longer. We'll find a moment to go and pay respects ourselves afterwards. Till next time, take care. Thank you both of you. Our bond was interred here in Oda at Elring's burial chamber. Around the time the Scions fell, he was moved to the Church of St. Adamlanda under the care of Father Illid. Come, Elena. Let's seek out that father and request his permission to bury the stone. Yeah, I wonder why, Tarth. It's such a mystery. To think, I used to be able to do streams that long on a regular basis. I've gotten old. Welcome, my child. Welcome, Flamine. Has explained to me the purpose of your visit, and I see no reason to refuse you. Nymphia would wish to rest with her father. I have known her since she was a child, filled with hope and wonder, an aspiring young miner following in Flamine's footsteps. A dutiful sister, to be sure. Ne'er a day passed that she did not set out to the wilderness with the pickaxe in hand. But fate would see her set aside the miner's tools and instead don a mantle of far greater responsibility. She was as passionate then as she was in her childhood. A fire in her eyes that refused to be extinguished. It was that flame that compelled me to lend the Scions my support with a moment's hesitation.
To now see so many brave and noble souls continue her work, it only reaffirms that I was right to place my faith in her. Forgive my meandering musings. You have not come to hear me wax nostalgic. Pray see to the burying of the cat's eye. The 12th blessing be upon you. Thank you, fella lord. Come, Alina. Robot's grave is just south of the church. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Here it is, Rihanna. It was 20 years ago that Warbarton came to Oda, risking life and limb to warn us of the threat encroaching on Eorzea. 20 years ago, that my ambition robbed him of his life, a daughter of our whole family. You would have been so proud of her. She was a warm, compassionate, and vibrant woman, always ready to answer the clarion call of duty without a moment's hesitation. Just like her father. In the end, the selflessness would save not one, but 2 worlds. Now our duty has ended, and though you are worlds apart, I pray with a stone this precious gem, with a Scylla, a part of her remains at your side. Just as she remains forever in my heart. Oh, Scylla, never did I imagine such greatness could be born from beginning so humble. I am proud to have been there for your first slow triumph. Not only did you find a gemstone, you found your own path. That path took you far away, to a place fraught with danger. But you have achieved all that you have ever desired, and you have returned. Rest now, Scylla, my dearest daughter. Won't you say a few words too? I'm reminded that me, Pamel. This is where my dog's buried, really. Cowabunga. What am I saying, chat? One or two. There's much I've left unsaid to Scylla, but I feel as though the weight has been lifted. With a lighter heart, I shall return to Mordona and resume doing my little part for the Scions, for to her legacy. Wherever you may be headed, please take care, and when you meet them, do pass my regards to Thancred and Reen, and all the others. Yeah, I am actually meant to do this before they come back. Thank you, Alina, for everything.
And we're done! It's a very short quest, but it's a nice little sweet one. Which you're meant to do after you complete Heaven's Word, not Heaven's Word, Shadowbringers. But before Reflections and Crystals. But I thought... No, that feels better here. Anyway. Now what? Yep, nope, it's just a nice little sweet thing of saying goodbye. Okay. I do not have it in me to do the Shadows of Welt tonight. I genuinely don't. It's really depressing. So... how about... Okay, chat. Do you want to know what Reen and Thancred were doing? Or do you want the Nier crossover? I will note what Reen and Thancred were doing. Okay. Beyond the borders on Northrend, there is naught but the empty. A barren landscape devoid of life, and yet somewhere within the boundless nothing, Reen has detected a disturbance. Could this mark the return of life, or the coming of yet another cataclysm? Ah! Why are you so worried about Darth? I don't know what... I don't know what you could be worried about. This is just a nice wee quest in a barren desert. In the middle of nowhere, one of the Crusader's guards is particularly relieved to have found you. Oops, sorry, hit the mic. Ah, Rolina. Have you seen Reen? She's been looking for you. Wait here, I'll go and get her. There you are! The truth is, I need your help. Now hold on, I haven't even told you what it is yet. After you defeated them in Selk, it sends a strange concentration of light. Something far to the south. In the empty. The lands are once swallowed by the flood. I can't tell what it is, but we have to find out. For all we know, it may even be another Light Warden. Whatever it may be, I don't intend to stand by and watch. Sorry, I'm getting in my head of myself. Thancred and Uriange and I have a few theories that we plan to test once we find out whatever's causing this. The three of us were reluctant to ask for your help, considering everything that you've been through. The thing is,
You're the only person who can defeat a Light Warden without becoming one yourselves, so we have no choice. Well, we don't want to jump to conclusions. It wouldn't be a good idea to have you there. It would be a good idea to have you there, just in case. So will you come with us? Thank you, Elena. This means a lot. First of all, let's head to Derek and Amarang. Thancred and Ryanji should have everything ready by now. To Amarang. I'm sure this is perfectly fine. I hope the desert creatures don't give you too much trouble on the way there. I doubt they pose any sort of challenge to her. But I could say that the same comes about whatever the field may be waiting for us out there. Even if the light that Reen says herself to be nothing of consequence, the empty is hardly the most welcoming of places. Anything that could survive out there is not to be trifled with. Moreover, it would be reiterated that the light-based wasteland poseth us whatsoever threat as any foe we might face. In any event, we are in agreement that this phenomenon doth warrant investigation. Though for lack of a more precise means of navigation, we must need to rely on Reen's innate abilities to guide us. I have formed several hypotheses regarding the nature of the light. The speculation is a pure substitute for first-hand observation. There will be plenty of time for us to talk about it on the way. Is the sky slipper ready, Tancred? Ready to take us wherever we need to go, eh? Back again, too. Maybe we ask it nicely. Little light has been expunged in Northrend. The ambient ether of the empty is still corrupted, dangerously so in fact. The flood of light devastated everything in its wake. The soil, the air, the water, all rendered incapable of supporting life. 'Tis due to an imbalance that the empty remaineth utterly uninhabitable, even a century thereafter. That's why we're taking every precaution. Between the etheromics I've packed and Reen's unique abilities, we should be able to detect any measure and any fluctuation in our alignments. According to the Crystarium Scouts, a few days out there won't affect us to any noticeable degree. But much longer than that, we risk becoming sinias. Since we still don't know how chocobos and Amaral will fare in the empty, we have to form mechanical mode transportation. This comes courtesy of the researchers of the Mean, who founded the Crystal Tower and restored it to working order. It's quite safe, I promise. The person in charge said he'll have the parts delivered for the Crystarium should anything break. He seemed quite eager to see what we bring back from the empty. Even though I had told him we're not hunting for treasure, I was really sure we have a chance to stop by Mordsuk at some point. Anyway, I think that covers everything. When you're ready to leave, just say the word. Well then, shall we?
like the empty. I wasn't expecting much in the way of pleasant scenery, but this is downright depressing. To look on the land swallowed by the flood with mine own eyes, 'tis a chilling sight indeed. Approximately 9/10 of the world are as this, a slate all but white green. When up for the waters of darkness in Nymphilia. Green, are you sure you were heading in the right direction?
Yes, I'm certain. There's no telling how far away it is, though.
Nothing for it but to keep going then. You two back there may as well take a nap. I have a feeling we're got a good few miles ahead of us. And we're driving! And we're driving! And we're driving! I have to say, it's a touch longer than I was expecting. And does it... sleeping? Larger.
No. It's waking up.
I don't like the sound of that. Is that a light warden?
No, I don't think so. Instead of being filled with light, it is light.
The first Sin Eater. Long have I surveyed to unravel the mysteries around in the flood of light, to discover what set the terrible cataclysm in motion. Every thread led to the same conclusion, to the same point. A single being. I have reason to believe that the empty we see before us is the first scene of the instigator of the flood. The very foe Nymphilia vanquished a century ago. She gave everything she had, and won. But this abomination could undo all her work. Aye, the possibility cannot be denied, though it is oft said that destruction and creation are but two sides of the same coin. Green, knowest thou of what I speak?
The power to shape reality, to bend the laws of nature, for what was once shattered may be forged anew.
That's all well and good, but don't you think we should give it a name first?
Eden.
Utopia and Fae. A most suspicious tale. Now that's settled, perhaps we should find a spot to set up camp. I even brought a couple of tents on the off chance. But pitching the damn things is something of a fine art. Does anyone fancy helping me? See? It's only the original Sin Eater. It's fine.
I never realized that putting up tents could be such a bother. Still, I'm glad that we got it there in the end. Tiger should be back from scouting in the area soon. Once he's here, we can plan our next move. was taking Thacker so long? Ah, there he is!
Well, that was rather uneventful. Not that I'm complaining.
Did you find anything?
No, thankfully. There's not but barren plains in every direction. Apart from Eden, obviously. I tried approaching it, and the brute didn't even seem to notice me. I thought it best not to tempt fate, so I withdrew.
We should act now, before it's fully awake.
Meaning what, exactly?
When I think about the flood of light, I get the feeling that rather than destroying everything in its path, what it actually did was stop the flow of ether. Of course, that meant that all the plants and animals and people here could no longer survive. They must have crumbled to dust in the years since. But this ether is still here, lying dormant. If Eden is the one that caused it, maybe we could get it flowing again. I don't know for certain, but I think I can use Eden to bring life back to the empty.
Now hold on a moment. What makes you think that's even possible? How do you expect to control that kind of power? Reen's aspirations may not be as preposterous as thou dost summarize. I believe Minfilia halted all light's advance not by destroying Eden, but by silencing it. And in so doing she hath gifted us opportunity too precious to waste. Even now, the flame of hope burns on. As Minfilia's successor, it standeth to reason that Reen doth possess the means to exert her will over Eden. Once a monumental task is not to be taken lightly. What sayest thou, Relina?
Yes, you're probably right, but I have to try.
Very well, Reen. You've made up your mind. So what should we go do about this?
I have an idea. I've been studying it carefully ever since we arrived, and it seems to me that the light is more concentrated at a certain point. I suppose you could call it the core. That giant towel is at the core too, like a being heart. I control the flow of ether. If Eden's core is the same, perhaps we could use it to restore the etheric balance?
The theory is certainly sound. By employing ether net shards as beacons, mayhap we can trace the etherical flow to Eden's core, and in doing so secure the means to teleport the very heart of the beast. Thankfully, the Settlement Council has kindly furnished us with a plethora of apparatus by which to perform such feats. However, we need have Reen study the entity's interior and chart us a suitable course. Once we have reached our destination, I shall fabricate a means by which you may directly communicate with Eden, and mayhap exert a measure of control over it.
You can really do that, Urianji?
All credit is due to a dear friend. A gentle soul longed since departure to impart to me a wealth of knowledge concerning etherology. Although I am certain she would be all too quick to chastise my methodology. Excuse me for interrupting this trip down memory lane. I don't imagine that either of us will be too happy with us rummaging around in the cinders for a better one for a term. In all seriousness though,
I wouldn't be surprised if there was some sort of welcoming party arranged for intruders. Perhaps you had best lead the way, Relina. I'm sure that she's the only one who can defeat a Light Warden, but I'd rather not rely on her any more than we have to. Yes, I haven't forgotten what happened when she absorbed too much light. But as they said, making promises you have to no way of keeping is not a kindness. I'm using my Alphino voice. Now I wish to put down borders myself, but the simple fact is I can't, and there's no pretending I can. That's why I'm asking Relina. Then perhaps I could. You already have a job to do, remember? The only reason we even have this plan even has a chance of success is because of your involvement. We need to concentrate on the task at hand and guide us to the core. Not only that, you'll need to keep an eye on Eden itself. If we someone manage to make it angry, get out of there. Get out of there. Are you ready? Sure you want to go through with this? I won't let you down. Though we will remain here, Rena and I shall do our utmost to guide thee along the ethereal stream. After thou breached the exterior, we shall remain in contact via these link pedals, courtesy of our comrades in the Crystarium. Being relics salvaged from the Crystal Tower, I fear they may be somewhat less reliable than those to which thou art accustomed. Hey, DG! I have no idea what you're so worried about, Darth. All we're doing is going inside to bring life back to the land. And it does. This place, despite being monochrome, is beautiful. And just how dead it is. Let's do it the simple way. So, how do you guys feel about queues? What's gonna happen, Darth? This place is fine! Like, oh, exactly! This place is fine! Let's do the wake queue again. Oh, you mean a line? I also love this wee car. This wee little hover car. Yeah, it should actually be popping more. I think... like, it's not going to be as fast as, Crystal Towers were, or... what will be when we get to the Endwalker one, because that was just popping all the time. But this one should be popping more frequently.
And it is only a 6-minute wait time, apparently, so... I believe in you, Thancred. You can start a fire with your mind. I can't get this bloody thing lit. Must be because the ether stopped flowing, just as Rain said. Though this plan of hers in the reality actually works, we might have to stop calling this place the Empty. Nice! Indeed they did. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I would imagine psychic powers is something you'll come across more often in Golden Sun. Oh! So, we had a drop, we had information drop at the weekend. We know what the next class will be. Look at it! Look at this memeable image! We're getting some artistry! Hey Cap, and yes, I was so excited for that reveal. I've never been happier to be proven wrong. Though I will say, the MSQ trolled us, and he knows that. You've also joined to the Lally Hop Q wait. Pixelmancer does look fun. I'm not sure if it will replace Red Mage as my main caster. I won't know really until I play it. But as Red Mage has got one of my favorite aesthetics in media, I'll be surprised. I also liked all the what we got for the graphic updates. I'm looking forward to how pretty Relina is going to be come Dawn Trail. Oh, that's fair. We're doing Eden today. So I think my main class during Dawn Trail is probably going to be Viper. Alright! Oh! I don't know if I'm touching the ultimate. I barely even touch Savage. Be careful! Huge amounts of ether are rushing to the core. Wait! What's that? People of knowledge, Eden Prime. I've not done this fight for a while. I can remember it. Everything is built different. I keep paying my mic tonight! I just got jumped, didn't I? Yes, I did. Let's see. Let me catch up with chat. It was indeed beautiful, Ori. It was streamed from the according to lore of every only a sorceress can use actual magic. Everyone else knew it was artificial magic. I knew it! A story that seems to largely be only good vibes whenever the cards can be sneaked in the office at the time of book. This gameplay system's too now that I think about it. Someone actually did a whole video on being FF8 without junction. That was wild. Because you know, you have to be high to think FF8 system was well balanced. I convinced the line staff got really drunk one night and realised the script was due an hour, so they threw together the last half of disc 3 and all 4 together. I don't know, I think the plot starts at Robbie Williams giving Satan's phone number and you're fighting dinosaurs on Skullgrounds or something. Anyway. Hey, I got calm! I got 2 comms! It seems Stanker's prediction about there being some sort of guardian was right. Thankfully it was nothing that you couldn't handle. I'm glad to say that you haven't absorbed any light either. So far so good. Well, the way is clear, the Etherite shards have get us to the core and back when we need. Why don't we give them a try? Okay, so we can still etherical travel. Let's face it, we vastly outranked Squall already. What the part by light watching? I think most Final Fantasy fans consider the Warrior of Light probably one of the strongest Final Fantasy protagonists. Once Urianji has activated the device, it's my turn. The time has come, Green.
Watch over me, Manphilia.
Is this supposed to happen? Eden is offering considerable resistance.
Not now! Not when I'm so close!
Oriange! I am unharmed. What of Reen?
No! You listen to me!
Reen, be careful! Reen... Stop cheating, asshole! If we cause another flood of light, I can only imagine Emmett coming back to your house.
It worked! I'll make a show now! I think. Although I'm not linked to Eden, I still need to figure out how to give it commands.
Pray tell, what caused it to convulse so violently?
It must have been when Eden rose into the air. I'm still struggling to stop it from drifting too far from the camp.
Even now, thou art. Green, what's going on?
Ah! Above us! Something's coming this way! An enemy!
But how dost thou... could it be a Sinita?
I can't see them clearly, but no, that's impossible.
What is it?
They're inside too! Lots of them! Trying to reach the core!
And if I did guess, eh? I had known better. They were coming out of tidying the place up. Japes are a poor substitute for a viable stratagem. In that case, it's just you and I are the only ones ready to deal inside. And really, Lena can welcome our airborne adversary. Blah, blah, blah. Green, find out if Eden has any defenses that we can make use of. We're the only ones that don't recognize us as the enemy.
I'm not sure about that. I can use the ether currents to send you wherever you need to go.
That's my girl. Alright everyone, we've got work to do.
From what I can tell, Eden's able to form simple structures by redirecting ether. So I'll try and give you something to stand on when you're ready. Head for that portal over there.
Oh yeah, we'd feel incredibly stupid if we caused another one. Alright! And now, once more, we dance. Oh no 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 no. That's the main raids. Alliance raids. This is the normal raids. So no, there's 12. 12 and 3. I genuinely think they did an incredible job with that. Hello, little potato.
Who wasn't here? Might need to re-roll. I hope you enjoy them, DG. They are hard, but I do think they're my favorite of the actual raids. This room is gorgeous. That they are, DG. ba 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 da ba. Da 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 da. God, that first scene in fight is just beautiful. Just so. Mwah. Oh hey, we gained a tank! Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're doing one of the other ones. And there goes... Oh no, he's over there now. Yeah. Ooh. Well, that didn't take long for the queue to start going up. Going up 9 too.
Maybe this one wants a different dance. Let's try the Manderville Mumble. Guys, I don't think it likes beating the Manderville. I mean, it's been here for a century, it probably needs cleaning. Oh, chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chiroo. Oh, what is a life if it weren't for the queue? Oh, chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chiroo. Probably be worse, for you need to physically get the Hey! Alright, just need me to clean the floor a little bit.
Walked off the edge!
Oh, no, 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 no. You guys left me with the junk last time.
Marina, thanks goodness you're unharmed. We came as soon as we took care of the unwanted guests. They were stubborn, punching, quite unlike anything I've ever seen in the first. No, I won't let you. Damn the light. Damn you all. Who are you? What do you want? Why am I here? What is happening? She's alive. There's something strange about her either. She didn't seem too pleased with Reen taking control of Eden, which may be what caused her to appear out of the blue. Beyond that, isn't anyone's guess. Tis plain she is not a Sinita, not even part of Zavothri. Yet this knowledge does little to assuage my fears, for she's nonetheless possessed of a power most terrible. On the other hand, if she's gone cooperative, she might be able to tell us more about Eden. I'll keep an eye on her until she wakes up. There's no telling what will happen when she does. Don't make it clear what we mean or no harm. Well, no further harm at the very least. Obviously, it's not a good idea to bring her inside Eden. It's likely that she reached the core with her helm from the outset. So I'll take her to the camp. How? Oh, okay. Now that things settled down, I should get back inside and try and strengthen my link to Eden. Although I have my hands full of trying to control Eden, I caught a glimpse of your little battle. That proved I've never seen anything like it. What thou didst witness was a tearing of the very fabric of reality, the creation of a rift through which void scent may enter. But pray tell, Reen, dost thou make any other observations? I couldn't sense any light at all in that girl or her servants. I can't really explain how, but she reminded me of Emmett Selk. Though I think it unlikely that she is an Ascian, she may have yet be a thrall to Zodiac. Maybe we'll be able to find out more once she's woken up. In the meantime, I'll try and improve my control over Eden. It seems to be listening to me more than before, instead of screaming at me like it was in the beginning. And that's not all. I made an exciting discovery. I feel a lot more confident in my ability to control Eden now. Of course, this is only the beginning. And we shall accompany thee wheresoever this plan may lead. But pray tell, what manner of discovery hast thou made? I understand how Eden's powers work. And therefore the true nature of the flood of light. Yes, it's afflicted with the battle of all the ether and the empty, seeing it so far towards the umbral that it start flowing altogether. Stop flowing altogether. The power to tip the scales. And to tip them back again. That's what Eden does. It controls the balance of the ether over a wide area, forcing it from one alignment to the other. Left alone, it still poses a threat. But if I can harness this power, I think I could use it to breathe life back into the empty. The trouble is, I haven't the foggiest idea where to start. And if I go about this the wrong way, I'll do more harm than good.
Thou needst not bear this burden alone. Oh yeah. Nor should thou. 'Tis no simple matter of awakening that which lies dormant. All things in nature are inextricably linked. The elements maintain a fragile harmony, without which life cannot prosper.
So what should we do?
A solution hath begun to take shape in my mind, though it require further discussion. For the time being, let us return to the camp. 'Twould be remiss to not involve Thancred. My friends, I believe I've struck upon a method by which we see this world restored. Actually, before you go any further, allow me to make a very potential long story shorter. This plan is to control Eden and realign the ether of the empty, right? In essence, yes. However, unleashing elemental energies haphazardly will not suffice. In addition, the empty is unfathomably vast. Were we only able to effect change over one small region at a time, it would take many lifetimes to complete even a fraction of our task. Instead, our energies are better spent revitalizing each element in order that might set in motion a widespread transformation.
One at a time? I hate to say this, but I don't think Eden will be able to draw out a single element without affecting the others.
For that very reason, we shall select the location in which the ambient ether we wish to restore is at its most potent. Even in a dormant state, certain elements may be more prevalent and therefore more easily manipulated. Then we rebalance the ether and return it to the land, whereupon it shall be borne on etherical currents to the farthest reaches of the empty.
What's to prevent the element from breaking free of Eden's hold and causing a disaster of some sort?
It must needs be contained. The question is how. Relina, indulge me a moment if thou wouldst. Pray imagine a corporeal manifestation of each of the individual elements. What didst thou see in thy mind's eye? May have thou art a fear to utter the fateful words, for to even speak the name primal is to invite misfortune. Though invited it we must. As the ether is drawn forth and realigned by Eden, we shall perform a summoning as Master Louis Zod once did on the fields of Quantum Hill. As one hath laid low countless primals, thy memory will shape the ether into the daily form entity, which must subsequently be dispersed in traditional fashion.
So, defeat it, in other words. Is that even possible?
Let's not thou forget, 'twould be no more than approximation of a foe thou hast previously bested. I have every confidence in thine abilities, Rowena.
As do I. Though it might be helped to have some idea of what you will be up against. I decide which element to tackle first. I propose water, the source of all life. As for the location, an area to the northwest of Northrend was once home to the world's deepest ocean. Alas, the flood of light reduced it to a yawning chasm. Water. Yes, that seems like a good choice. I'll see if Eden can take us where we need to go.
And I shall prepare for the summoning.
Thankrit. We'll still keep watch over our enigmatic antagonist. She may have vital information to impart. In the event that she becometh agitated, thou mayest have need to restrain her. Someone's got to do it, I suppose. I'll be praying for your success while I wait here twiddling my thumbs. Still, I must say I don't envy you being caught up in yet another one of Orianji's madcap schemes. But come to think of it, if the creature you must fight is born from your own memories and imagination, why don't you try thinking of something a bit tamer than the time which you fought in the past? That's not how it works. Anyhow, best of luck.
Tamer. Yes, Thancred, I agree. I should fight something tamer. Let's summon Xenos.
Eden seems to be responding well to my instruction, so we should reach our destination in no time at all. Alright, this is the place. I'll see if I can draw out the warrior aspect ether. The rest is up to you, Relina.
Memories of the Leviathan come flooding back. I just gotta put a caveat here. This is our memories being interpreted by Reen and Eden. So, Leviathan is not going to look like the Leviathan you might remember. Wait time 21 minutes? No wonder you're AFK. Ba-dum-bam-bam-ba-dum. Ba-da-dum-bam-bam-ba-dum. 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 Ba-da-da-da-da. 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 Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
How long do I have to hold this pose? I'll get you some water.
I'll give it 10 and I'll see if Lil's about. Ah, no! Drop my own water. Yeah! just gonna sweep everyone over. Just gonna come in number one and sweep up the competition. One of my favorite plot lines in NXT was the start of Hank. I genuinely loved the stupid idea that this random ass security guard just became. Oh hey! Welcome back! Just became a wrestler from the back of nothing. I would absolutely love it if something else happened with, like, the same thing happened with a janitor. I think that'd be quite hilarious. Oh hey, that samurai got in there one. Good for them! As I'm in a group of 3 DPS, I doubt it was them. This one. No! Okay, don't tell me both of them got picked up and I didn't. Please tell me they just gave up on the queue. That's what I'm going to choose to believe, because otherwise it's just sad. So, chat, who's your Royal Rumble winners? Sure, it's a couple of weeks away right now, but we got time.
Oh, interesting. I would have thought Rollins be Elimination Chamber setup. Well, that would keep things fresher than having Cody win it twice. Oh, that's true. I didn't consider that. Who knows, we might get a massive swerve in this Tyler boy who wins the Rumble. Oh, he's not winning the Rumble. He's probably not even in the Rumble. Nah, that does make sense. That also probably means Punk won't... If endurance is the issue, I don't see Punk entering any earlier than 25. Hey, welcome back. Real Mania match I want to know is who's going to be fighting Gunta. Okay.
indeed, Ori. We've hit the 21 minutes. We've hit the wait time. And we're the only one in it. You just keep pulling that arm up, Rain. Well then, that's a whoops. I myself has come under the sensation of... Right, apparently it's similar. Huh. You want to know the very depressing thing, chat? There's always the possibility that I just flung a bunch of random people into the Leviathan as soon as I left it. I saw you. Sneaky. Lilith has dropped the wait time down to only 5 minutes. But if this doesn't work, then we are just gonna... We're gonna try other means. That also kind of makes sense. Mal typically is the word you use for, is Latin for bad. That's why it turns up in so many words that we find negative. Malfeasance. Melodious. I don't even know if melodious is a real word. It should be. It's one word to say, melodious. Malodorate. Nice! So you made it to, you made it to him. God, this is so bright after being in there for so long.
She's acquitted herself and so leaves biz. But I think she needs to slow down a little.
We're in no hurry after all. Bad news, I could not start the fire and steer the fire to submission. How you doing? Your arm doing well? Right. You're doing well. Your arm doing well? Kill me! Pray, girl, do not fear. I am here to heal thee when thou whence thou gets too far. You're not helping! But unfortunately, I cannot help with thy task in this great endeavor. Do something! Thou must see that I am, for I am reading thy fortune. It appears thee will suffer arm cramps. So, there's a sub-name for the Eden quest line. Well, at least a fan nickname for it, which I will get into soon. Though it might not be this week at this rate. Oh dear! Pray for me when I'm gone, and another ring with a nut-num one comes along. What is the bullshit thing that the game did not tell you, Dark?
Gothic Armada and are basically trying to break through a blockade of a Space Marine or creating role with assistance from Space Marine strike force. You didn't tell me I had to protect the Space Marine.
Ooh! Yeah, that is kind of bullshit when a strategy game doesn't tell you that.
Sorry, I don't control the Space Marine ships. This is a computer control.
Oh! Wait! What?! How the fuck do the Greenskins manage to blockade any place? Ah! Ba-dum bum bum ba-dum. Ba-dum bum bum ba-dum. Da-da-dum dum dum da-dum. Da-da-dum dum dum ba-dum bum bum. Bum bum ba-da. Ba-da-dum bum bum ba-da. You're doing so well getting through these, apparently. Hey, Magtai. Welcome to Eden, where we wait in a queue. I'm okay. Well, it's not very green here at all. It's very, it's very white. Farewell, say Fukiki. I think this might be a bust, guys. We might need to come back to Eden. Oh, yeah, agreed, Ori. I didn't actually plan for that, but it is actually good with how much it was about saying goodbye to the old Minfilia, her past, who she was, and remembering her. To then come here, to her current incarnation, to finish out her last mission. I mean, this is the problem with when and how I stream. I do stream when Europeans are starting to go to bed, and I am a European. And I do stream on a Monday when people are less likely to be about. Late. Maybe I should move the stream day to Sundays. Need to think about this.
I do have more confidence that the Neo raids would pop more often, as an aside, because people want their outfits. I'm biased on Mondays, but that's because I'm off on Mondays. Understandable, Darth. I need to think this out. I need to also I need to experiment across the week. Find out when people are actually active, I think. Annoyingly, I think a possibility of it being Friday, which I can't give. And Thursday, I'm at the cinema every other Thursday, so... Wednesday, I also have game night. I could just start streaming earlier on Mondays. Instead of starting at 8, start at 6 or 7. My time. I have no idea when that is for you guys. I think like 3 and 4? No. 3 and 2? I think. Oh, it's 1! Okay. Okay. I'm not going to be ending the stream just now, but I am going to be ending this for now. Actually, it might be the end of the stream then. Okay. Let me suspend. Okay. There was a fair queue in there already, so we might be able to get through one of the Neo raids. Other than that, I honestly don't know. Lena's coming back, right? I think I'm sorry. It's something else should be. Refuses to mention Lena bailed. Alright. Everything I have to do for the bit with you guys is with the queue. So I think going by the hour, I might just need to call it. Join us next time, I guess. We will be resuming the empty next week, I think. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to start early. Oh, wait! Okay. I guess I'm making up for last week. I'll be streaming tomorrow. I'll start stream at 6:30. And we should be able to get through more of the Eden then. My God, Eden me, you're going too nuts! What you gonna do when Eden goes wild on you, brother? Okay, guys. I'm very sorry for the disappointing end for this. We will be back tomorrow, where you will get the true nature of what this story tells. All I'm going to say from here is there will be some pride. Let's send you guys off to Mecca. No worries. Just wish I could have gotten more done. But that's the way of these things. Well then, until tomorrow. Cheery bye, stream. Cheery, cheery. Cheery bye.